Sup everybody, Michael Goyke here. Today I turned the big 2-0. Yep, I'm 20 years old. I've lived 2 decades. I've actually lived through 3 decades and 2 centuries. And fun fact, 5 leap years. But over those 20 years, I've always loved doing one thing in particular. And it was always, I was infatuated with it. Just serving and volunteering and giving back to others who are in need and truly in need. And that was always just a natural high for me. Some people call it I have a knack for it. Some people have told me you have a heart for it. Some people even told me that's just my personality. But whatever it is, it's just a natural high that I get off all the smiles of who I help. And those smiles turn my smile into an even bigger smile, even further from ear to ear. It's more like it's wrapped around my head and then wrapped around my whole body and then wrapped around this whole earth. That's how big of a smile I get in my heart. It's amazing the feeling of just volunteering and stepping out of my own way, stepping out of my own life to affect and impact so positively others' lives. And then one thing that I've really grown to know and being saturated with starting about a year, 3 months, and 3 days ago, and when I gave my life to Christ on October 14, 2013, was God's love not only for me, for the entire world around me. And so, one of my birthday wishes, and I have very few birthday wishes anymore because I have what I want. I've been blessed with what I wanted and what I needed. And so my list just got shorter and shorter, but this year my main birthday wish is to spread His love to all, from all walks of life to all corners of this world. I want God's love to be touched. I want that light to shine in the darkness where no one thought could ever be lit up again. And so I don't want to just do this alone through this video. Yes, it could be shared around the world, but I don't want to be the only one doing this. I want everyone to partake in it that would love to do this. So I ask that you just pick up the phone or pick up the keys and go out somewhere, or pick up your laptop and just text, call, Facebook message, Twitter message, social media message, it's FaceTime, Skype, or face-to-face, and just start spreading the love to all people. And start impacting the lives of so many other people. And it doesn't matter who they are, whether they're a stranger to you, whether they're a co-worker to you, or whether they're a boss to you, a friend, a family member, whoever it is. I would like that love to be spread throughout. And so I'll start right here, right now. I'll be the first one to say, dear world, God loves you. He never stopped loving you. He never will stop loving you. He loved you from the beginning of the earth. He loved you from the beginning of your life. And will always love you to the end of the earth. He never stopped loving you, for His love is unfailing and unconditional. He has always been patient for you. He has never been the one to scream out, love me back, I gave up my only son for you. No. He sits there patiently waiting for you, but constantly giving out that infatuating love that He always had for you. For He has never changed His love for you because of what you have done. For it is unchanging love. For He's an unchanging man. For He has never changed. He was and is to come. For He's the one to find strength in when you think you have no more. He's the one that makes all things possible. He transforms the word impossible to the word is possible. I just want to say that God loves you. He thinks so highly of you. He adores you. And He thinks you're beautiful. Quit looking in that mirror that only shows you the outside. For God does not look on your outside. He looks on your inside. And let me tell you a story real quick. My friend, and a really good friend of mine, he sent me his picture of a mountain, a snow-capped mountain, while he, I believe, was in Canada for a moment. And it really showed me something. And that when God first created it, so now it's probably not the same. a looking mountain. And for the reason of that he has gone through seasons. It has gone through positive seasons in which lifted it up, lifted his chin up higher and higher to the sky. It grew. It constantly grew, but then there were seasons where it struck back at him. The enemy tried to attack him. The enemy tried to break it. But it's still standing. Yes, there's cracks in it. Yes, there's rocks that have fallen off of it. But it's still standing, and it's probably more beautiful than it was, because it just gets more beautiful because not only the outside looks good, but the inside tells such a beautiful story. A story of strength, a story of persistence, a story of perseverance. A story in which I survived something that should have knocked me down and I should have never gotten up from. See, the scars in which you have on the inside are so beautiful. Don't allow anyone to ever tell you that you were ugly, for you are so beautiful and God so adores you and loves you. Never forget any of this. Never forget that God loves you. He always has loved you and always will love you. That love will never change. For He was and is to come. He's an unfailing lover. He's an unconditional lover. He'll love you through every circumstance of your life, good or bad. So I wish you guys have a God-blessed day. I hope you hear my message and honestly hear my heart and just spread that love. For it is truly important that people know that God loves them so dearly. For we are His children. We are children of a King. Where each of us are a child of the King every day. I love you guys. Hope you have a God-blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, and whether I have videos to come or not, I hope you enjoy my messages. Thank you.